If you're someone who travels regularly and the reality of looking after potted plants is that they'll suffer whilst you're away, or perhaps you have water supply issues, one of the best plant collections you can grow are the succulents, a group of plants capable of storing large amounts of moisture in their foliage and swollen stems. Once upon a time, they were the trend for grandmothers, but these days, they're actually the hottest trend in gardening. The difference between succulents and cacti is simply that cacti developed modified leaves that are spines, designed to protect them from cattle eating them. Now, the interesting thing about succulents is they do have spine-like adaptations on the foliage, but they're soft to touch. They're not prickly like cacti at all. The other big difference is cacti, well, they all originate from the Americas, and succulents, they come from the African continent. Now, when it comes to growing them, well, these are really simple to grow. You can do it one of pretty much two ways. You can buy little starter pots like this, very effective. But you can also grab yourself these wonderful cuttings, and that means that you can take tissue from other plants around the garden and use them, and they grow like crazy. I think they look terrific in bowls, but you can use hanging baskets and even large tubs as well. The size gets down to what you want, but I'd suggest a range between 20, 30 or 50 centimetre bowls are ideal for this project. The most important aspect of growing these plants is making sure they have free drainage. That means using a specialist potting mix. The plants themselves are simple to grow. They just demand a bright sunny spot in the garden. Now think about the design when you're planting these things up. You've got such great contrast in foliage colour, shape, size. There's really terrific variation here, and if you mix and match it a lot, well, you end up with some really complementary extremes in the pot. It does look fantastic. Now, of course, the great thing about these plants is they're very low maintenance, very easy to care for, and when you go away, well, there is no maintenance you have to worry about. There is no watering. You come back, you give them a water, and they'll love you for it. They are fantastic plants and super easy to care for.